We have a human smuggling incident. At approximately 11:30 this morning, HPD was dispatched to a shooting in the 2900 block of the West Sam Houston Parkway South at an IHOP, which is near here. When they arrived, they found two males, including one with a gunshot wound to his arm. They told them that they had escaped from a human smuggling situation at a nearby hotel, which is this hotel right here that's behind me. Officers responded to the area. They saw two vehicles leaving the scene, which they stopped, and they detained the occupants, who they believed are related to this incident. There's a total of 9 people detained total, but we're not sure which of them are victims and which are possible suspects at this time. While officers were conducting their investigation, 2 additional gunshot victims showed up at local hospitals, 1 shot in the arm and 1 shot to the leg. They're all in stable condition. They're approximately 30 to 40 years old at this time. We believe one of the victims is possible. One of those people might possibly be a suspect, but we have not made that determination yet. While speaking to the victims, they told us that this shooting happened earlier in the morning, approximately 2 hours west of here, in the greater San Antonio area, but the exact location is not known. We also had initial reports that there was a 4th victim, but we haven't been able to locate him, but we continue to check local hospitals for anyone else that might be connected to this incident. Right now, our major assaults and family violence unit detectives are on scene to investigate the shooting, as well as our vice division is looking into the human smuggling aspect, and agents from the Department of Homeland Security are en route to the location to conduct an investigation as well. So, in summary, we have 3 total gunshot victims, all in stable condition, injuries to the arms and legs. We reports of a 4th victim, but we haven't been able to find him or confirm that. We're very early in our investigation, so this is preliminary information. It's subject to change, but that's what we know so far.
What did they say about the human smuggling aspect of it? Did they go into any detail?
We haven't gone into a lot of detail. We're waiting for the Homeland Security agents to assist us with the interview for that part, so we don't have a lot of details of that so far.
So it happened in San Antonio. I get a little confused on that part.
Based on what the victims are telling us, the shooting happened about 2 hours west of here, around I-10 and State Highway 35, which is in the San Antonio area, but we're not exactly sure where the shooting occurred.
Then why did they end up at this location?
Well, I guess we believe they were being smuggled, and they were brought to the location, to this area after the shooting occurred.
But you were also called to this area because of the shooting?
Because one of them was able to escape, and he ran to the IHOP, and that's when he called for help. And that's what brought us here, yes.
Did these guys say why they were shot? Were they shot because they were escaping, or what?
No, we don't know that yet.
Were they being held at this motel, do you know?
That's what we believe, yes.
Do you know for how long?
No, we don't. Obviously, if they were on the road this morning, it's sometime between this morning and approximately 11:30 when we got the call.
Everybody involved male or no?
Yes, everyone's male, everyone's an adult.
And at this point, you're not real clear if there could be shooting victims that are part of the smuggling ring, that they're not really actual victims, right?
Right, at this point, we believe one of the 3 people that shot may possibly be one of our suspects, but that's final determination hasn't been made yet.
So what will you be doing now? What's going to go on?
We'll be interviewing all the parties detained with our HPD detectives, as well as with agents of the Homeland Security agents, to try and figure everything out, determine who's suspects, who are victims, and get them the appropriate resources.
Did you talk to the management of the hotel? Did they say anything about the people detained here?
I have not. I mean, other officers have, but I'm not sure what they said.
So can you tell me again, the total number of people is 9?
We have 9 people detained out here that were stopped on traffic. We had 3 people at the hospital. I'm sorry, there's 4 people at the hospital. There's 2 people escaped this morning, the one that was shot and another person. The other person in the hospital is not shot, but he went with him with the gunshot victim.
Should some of the 9 detained be victims or no?
Yes, that's what we're saying. Like, of the 9 people detained, we don't know who are victims and who are our suspects. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Did they tell you guys, Commander? I mean, you mentioned San Antonio, but where were they going? Were they anywhere before San Antonio? Like, where does the smuggling aspect come into this?
Well, I mean, I don't know where they were coming from or where they were going, just that they told us it happened about 2 hours west of here in the San Antonio area.
And you're not real clear on how long they've been here, correct?
That's correct. I haven't heard that. I mean, like I said, it's early in the investigation, but when our officers got here, the two people were in the IHOP, and there wasn't appeared to be any chasing them at that time.
Okay, and they directed y'all here to the motel?
Yes.
Are you guys actively looking for suspects right now?
We're not. No, I mean we're not actively looking at anyone. We have several people detained, like I said. We are looking if another person shows up, since we had initial reports of a fourth victim. We're looking for him, but we don't have any. There's no public safety threat, and there's no active search for anyone at this time.
So the 3 shooting victims fled. They escaped from here, went to the IHOP to get help.
No. 4 people, I guess, escaped. 2 went to IHOP. 1 that was shot. 1 that wasn't. The other 2 escaped and ran off, and they ended up at the hospital through different means that we're not sure of yet right now.
Where is that hospital?
I don't know. They've been moved to different hospitals based on hospital occupancy, so they're all at different hospitals right now.
People are going to want to know, are these people that are the victims, are they from Mexico, South America? Are they American people? Are they U.S. citizens?
I don't know at this time. That's why we have a HSI en route to investigate, but I don't know their nationality at this time.
So 2 of the people that escaped from the motel went to a hospital on their own?
Yes. How they got there, we don't know at this time, but
Okay.
the other 2 that went to the IHOP were transported by the fire department.
Right.
And so no one's actually been charged with a crime yet?
No, like I said, it's still early in the investigation, but we have no charges at this time.
And then were they all staying in one room while those 9 people that you ended up detaining?
I don't know. Like I said, we stopped 2 vehicles that were pulling away, and they were all detained from their vehicles. We do have a room that we're looking at the hotel, but I don't know where they were all staying exactly.
So, do you know what the room looks like? Can you describe the room?
No, I haven't been in to look at the room yet.
So when you all go in the room, there's no people involved in this in the room.
No, the officers did clear the room to make sure that there was no one else inside,
Right.
but I haven't been inside to look at the room myself.
And they were pulling away as your officers were arriving?
Yes.
Is that room behind you correlated at all?
I don't believe so. I don't know for sure, but to the best of my knowledge, it's not involved.
How about one more question?
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, if anyone has any information, please contact our major assaults unit or Crime Stoppers.
Sorry. The people
Or
that,
HSI.
Or HSI, yes.
the people that were injured, are they gonna make it?
Yeah, they're all in stable condition. Like I said, the injuries are to the arms and legs, and they were all stable at last report, and we have officers with them right now.
Thank you so much.
Commander, thank you.